I'm here in Columbus. I am doing a pre-work hunt, going to Walgreens first, gonna see what kind of legends they have for that 40% off sale, and then I'm doing a lunchtime hunt. I'm gonna hit Target first and Toys R Us. The Target, I checked BrickSeek last night. The Target says they have like 21 of the Marvel Legends X-Men wave, so hopefully it's the new figures and not the old figures. But we'll find out at lunch. I'm not doing a post-work hunt because I actually bought a ticket, because I'm by myself, to go see Kong Skull Island tonight. I'm seeing the 7 o'clock showing of Kong Skull Island. It just looks like an awesome movie. And the fact that it might possibly tie into the Godzilla movie that came out, I think, a couple years ago is really freaking awesome. So I'm going to see Kong Skull Island tonight. Pre-work hunt right now, hitting a Walgreens. Lunchtime hunt at lunch, Target and Toys R Us. Lunchtime hunt tomorrow. I'm not sure where the hell I'm going, but that's the plan. I'm in Columbus for the next 2 days. Why'd that guy just flash me with his bright lights? The hell was that all about? Is there a cop up ahead? I don't know. I'll find out, but I'll see you guys at Walgreens. Bye-bye. Yes, there was a cop up ahead. So thank you, random stranger, who in all likelihood is not watching this video, for flashing your lights, causing me to slow down, questioning what was going on up ahead, and seeing that there was a cop with his little radar thing pointed directly at me, and I was going under the speed limit. So thank you very much for that. But I am going to Walgreens, gonna see what they got. Hopefully it's some good stuff. I'm excited.
Beats to the rhyme I just made. Party at the jam till lights and nights fade. Trooping for the crew till we all get paid. So let's go.
Yo, D, that's me, the king, the MC. Rhyme get mine on a TOP. Can another MC ever fuck with me?
Hell no.
It's like the A, the B, to the C. It's easy as
1, 2, 3.
All right, I am all done at Walgreens. I didn't buy anything. They did have a couple of the Guardians, or they had a few of the Guardians Legends figures. God, it's bright. They had, well, look at my face. It's crazy. Okay, I'll just go with it. They had Kid Alexander. They had Kid Nova, Sam Alexander, Angela, and then Drax. But I already finished the wave, and I am not a scalper, so I just left them for the next person to hopefully finish off their Titus. Really, really like that wave. That was a very, very cool wave and fun wave to complete. You know when it's almost spring because all these landscapers are laying down new mulch, and it smells like a horse's patoot outside. It smells like ace. It smells terrible. But anyway, what was up with those frickin' chips? Who eats beer and brats flavored chips? There's no way that tastes good. There's no way. If you've had Lay's beer and brats chips, comment below. Let me know what it tastes like, if it's good. If it's good, I might actually try it out, but it just sounds terrible. The Southwestern queso actually does sound pretty good though. But headed to work right now. Gonna go have, hopefully, a productive morning. Got my coffee, but that's what I'm doing. I'll see you guys for my lunchtime hunt. I'm excited to go to that Target. I'm really, really hoping I find some X-Men Legends there. I really want that Old Man Logan again. Cyclops and Colossus would be nice. Shatterstar would be icing on the cake. But let's go see what they got at lunch. I'll see you guys then. Have a good day, have a good morning, and it is bright as F outside.
So I ain't holding nothing back, and once again I got 5 on the 20.
What's up, everyone? It's a lunchtime hunt. I am going directly to Target right now because I just checked BrickSeek, Brick Picker. It says they have 17 in stock of the X-Men Legends DPCI. So I don't know if they're the old one. They're probably the old one. I'm hoping at least some of them are the new one because I really want to start collecting that wave. Especially the Old Man Logan, Cyclops, Colossus, and Shatterstar. We are going to Target first. It is 11 a.m. on, what freaking day is it? Thursday, March 9th. I don't know if it's just me, but like, I'm old as F, and I always forget what date it is, what day, what frickin' month, what frickin' time it is. I forget to wear pants sometimes. So yeah, going to Target, going to Toys R Us if I don't find anything at Target. If I find everything I'm looking for at Target, that's going to be the only stop. But we'll see. We shall see. And I am hungry. I am craving some Taco Bizel. I'm craving naked chicken chalupa. Maybe, if I'm feeling saucy, a freaking caramel apple empanada. Because those things are ridiculously good. Driving through downtown Dublin, Ohio, which is a suburb. It's a northwest suburb of Columbus, and it is the headquarters of Wendy's. I'm actually about to pass the headquarters of Wendy's right about in like 2 minutes. So yeah, I'm almost at Toys R Us. Toys R Us? I'm going to Target. I'll see you guys at Target. You're probably like, shut the F up, Cincy! We don't give an F about where you are or where you're driving. Show us the frickin' figs, you frickin' frick! Son of an ass! So, bad news. I didn't have anything I was looking for. Frickin' 17 of the old Juggernaut Wave X-Men Legends figures. Good news, I was only in there for 8 minutes, so I have plenty of time to look around Toys R Us, assuming this person wakes up and goes. There you go. There you go. And, come on, let's wake up. Let's wake up. Yay. Yay. I have a pet peeve. People don't pay attention when they drive. They're like doing other stuff, like texting or filming YouTube videos. I am headed to Toys R Us right now. I got some time to spend there, thankfully. After Toys R Us, I am going to go to Taco Bell. Although KFC sounds really good right now. I had those Georgia Gold tenders, and frickin' A, those are frickin' good. Oh my frickin' Lord. Those are good. Those are really, really good. So yeah, if you're into chicken tenders, if you were into like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like a sweet mustard, crispy, juicy chicken strip. It was awesome. Delicious. That's it. So this video is actually going to be kind of a smorgasbord. You're watching the hunt right now. Hopefully I find something to show you guys. I also brought some stuff up with me to open in the hotel room. I brought the Legion of Collectors, the DC Funko box. And beauty of this one is I have no idea of any of the items inside this box. I'm going in totally blind. Usually I see like a spoiler pic of the pop before I open the box. I haven't seen anything at all. The only thing I know is that Superman is on the box. I don't know if the whole box is Superman related. We'll find out. But I'm going to open that, review that. I have a P.O. Box pickup from Ricky Dones. So dope, Ricky Dones. I'm going to open that one as well. Excited to open that box. And then lastly, I'm going to answer some questions. I'm going to do some Q&A. I've had a few questions recently, including what song I use. I've had like 4 or 5 people ask about a specific song in my videos, and I will answer that question along with some other questions. So kind of a variety of a video here. I'm at Toys R Us right now. Let's go see what they got. Alright, I am all done at Toys R Us, and I did not get anything. I am trying to stick to a budget right now. I'm in the hole right now. I'm paying off my credit card. So really, I'm trying to stick to a very strict budget where I've put money aside to buy the X-Men Legends. And I'm not going to spend that money until I find those. So that's my number one priority right now, is the X-Men Legends. Obviously, if I come across like a frickin' Punisher Chase Pop or a Demogorgon Chase Pop, I'll buy those. But I saw a lot of cool things in Toys R Us. I just don't have the money right now to buy it. So those are all things that I will buy eventually, especially the Hudson and Hicks 2-pack. I've been waiting for that one for months, and really, really happy to see that that's finally out. I hope they're still around when I have the money to be able to buy those. But I also saw the Toys R Us exclusive Pop Ken, which looks really cool. I still need the Ryu, and I will call him Ryu, not Ryu, because I've called him Ryu for like frickin' 30 years, or however long that game has been out. I saw the Toys R Us exclusive Star-Lord Pop, which looks really cool. He's got like the armor on his chest. What else did I see there? Believe it or not, I am really, really into those Fast and Furious die-cast replica cars. The like larger ones, those look really frickin' awesome. Especially that chromed one that I saw just now. But I didn't pick that one up. I'm just trying to stick to my guns, stick to my budget, and not spend the money that I have set aside for the X-Men Legends. Because if I buy those things that I liked here, if I buy the 2-pack, the Aliens 2-pack, and I spend $45 on those, I'm going to find the frickin' X-Men Legends, and then I'm not going to be able to pick them up. That's kind of the dilemma that I'm dealing with right now. It's a good thing, though. Toys are always a good thing, and it's good to want a lot of things. So, I'm going to Taco Bell right now. Sorry I didn't buy anything. Sorry I'm not going to be able to show you anything in my haul. I do have some stuff that I will show you. That DC Legion of Collectors box, the Superman one. I'm going to open that one, review that one, and then I also have a unboxing, a P.O. Box unboxing from Ricky Doan. So, I can't wait to open those up. But that's it for right now. That's it for the hunt today. Yeah, that's it for now. So, I'll see you guys later. Maybe see you from the hotel later on tonight with that unboxing. But thanks for joining me, and hope you guys are finding what you're looking for. Bye-bye. What's going on, everyone? So I'm back at my hotel. I'm here in Columbus. It is Thursday night, 10:11 p.m. I am all done seeing Kong Skull Island. Overall, I thought it was a very good popcorn action movie. I think that if you are into action movies, if you were into monster movies, I think you might like it. It had some really, really cool action sequences. It had very good CGI. I thought it was beautifully shot. Some awesome visuals. What I did have an issue with is the fact that there were way too many characters. And it kind of did itself a disservice because they had some really, really good actors in that movie. Samuel L. Jackson, John Goodman, Tom Hiddleston, Brie Larson. Geez, they just had it was a great cast. It's just there were so many actors, so many characters, you didn't get enough time with each character. Like John Goodman, I've always been a fan of John Goodman, and for like a while there, I forgot he was in the movie. Because he's in the beginning, and he's in the entire movie. It's just like there was a lot of time between his scenes. So I don't think it really worked out for them by having that large of a cast, but that was one of the issues I had. The other issue I had was the dialogue. Some of the dialogue was really bad and cheesy, and they tried to kind of put some humor in it. John C. Reilly, he was also in it. He was actually one of the funny ones. He had some lines that fell flat, but he had some funny lines. I mean, overall, it was a decent movie. I would definitely, if you're thinking about seeing it, I would definitely recommend you see it in the theater, because it's a very big movie. You want to see this movie in the theater. You don't want to wait until it's on Redbox or Netflix or cable. You don't want to see it on a small TV. You have to see this movie on a large screen. And I will let you know that there is a post-credit scene, and you will probably want to stay till the end and watch that scene. There are some very, and I don't want to give any spoilers out, very, very interesting visuals that you will definitely want to pay attention to in that post-credit scene. So definitely stay to the end. But that's just a quick and dirty review on Kong Skull Island. I am happy that I saw it. I would definitely recommend, if you have any remote interest in seeing that movie, definitely see it in the theater. So, I was originally going to unbox the DC Legion of Collectors box, but I left the damn thing in my trunk in my car, and it's the temperature dropped, and it's freaking cold outside, and I don't want to go. I don't want to go out to my car, just because I'm being a lazy bastard. I do have the P.O. Box pickup that I'm going to unbox from Ricky Dones, but since I'm not going to be able to do the review of the Legion of Collectors DC box, I am going to answer some questions that I've been receiving. So these questions that I received, and I'm going to answer a few of them here. I picked a couple of my recent YouTube videos, the first of which is episode 112, part 2. So the first question is from Marvel Section, and Marvel Section asked, is Cincy Nerd your real name? My real name is not Cincy Nerd. My real name is Turd Ferguson. Cincy Nerd's not my real name. It's just a name that I came up with for YouTube. And it kind of stuck, and it's kind of turned into like a brand, so I kept it. The next question is from Victor Wright. Hey Cincy, who's your favorite villain? Very, very good question. And I can't single it down to just one villain, so I will tell you 3 villains. One from Marvel, one from DC, one from Image. My favorite Marvel villain is probably Doctor Doom. Just because he's a classic villain, and I really like where they're going with the where he's Iron Man right now. I think it's called the Infamous Iron Man. But I've always been a fan of Doctor Doom. He's so classic, and I remember him from like the 80s and 90s. So I've always liked him as a villain. DC, I got to go with the Joker. The Joker's the man. He's been the bad guy in a lot of my favorite stories that I've read from DC. And then from Image, more recently, Negan is my favorite villain from Image. He's just awesome. He's such a freaking jerk. he's a cold, calculating, murdering, a-hole jerk. But there's something about him that you just kind of like. And you feel like terrible for liking him. But those are my favorite villains. The last question from episode 112, part 2, was from Tatooine77. And Tatooine77 asked, seeing that the price of concert tickets are ridiculous, have you ever been to any concerts ever? I've been to several concerts. Specifically, last year I went to a Chevelle concert. It was the Chevelle, Bush, and I can't remember the third act. But I'm a huge Chevelle fan. They're probably my favorite current band, so anytime they come by, I will definitely buy tickets for them. This year, Mrs. Cincy and I are going to see Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers live in Cincinnati. All right, so I have 3 questions from episode 113. The first question is from Mars Bringer of Comics, and they asked, where can I find those Justice League wind-ups? Interesting that you asked that question because I got those 2 as a gift. Very, very appreciative of those. I got the Cyborg and the Green Lantern. I like those wind-ups so much, and I'm such a fan of wind-ups that I kind of went out and looking for those. And I struck gold because I found them at Target. I found all of the rest of the Justice League wind-ups. And I will actually show you those probably in my next video. I'll show you all those. But I picked up Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Robin, Flash. I think those are all the ones. The best part about those is they were $1 each. And I'm not sure if that's the price at all Targets, but that's where I found them. I found them at a Target, and they had a ton of them. And they're not in the toy section. They're actually up in the like trading card section, like baseball, basketball, football, hockey cards. They're in that area. That's where I found them. But yeah, they were only $1 each, so I bought them all. I got 5 of them, and it was $5, so I could not pass that up. But good question. Next question is from Gregory Pecht, and the question is, question new to collecting, do you keep the boxes or get rid of them? It kind of depends. So obviously, like Hot Toys, I keep all those boxes because those boxes are actually worth money. So like Marvel Legends figures, basically here's what I do. If it's a figure where you have to like rip the bubble off and it rips the actual card, I'll throw that box away or throw that card away. So like, I would say like a deluxe Transformer figure, like Titan's Return, you actually have to like rip the card off. Oh, most recently, the Voltron lines, red, green, blue, and yellow lines. It's not a box, it's a card with a bubble, and you have to actually rip the bubble off. So I threw all those packages away. And because I threw all those packages away, I also threw the box for the black line away. That's another thing, is if it is a box, but there's so many damn twisty ties and stuff inside that you have to cut a lot of wires, cut a lot of like rubber bands and stuff, I'll just throw the box away. Because it just takes up room. But Marvel Legends boxes, I keep those. Black Series, Star Wars boxes, I keep those because you can actually use those for like storage. So if I have a bunch of figures and I don't have room for them and I want to like store them, I'll take the figure, put it back in the package, close the box up, and then put it in a box. Yeah, if you can reuse the box, if it's like a closable, sealable box, I'll keep the boxes, but otherwise I throw them away. And then the last question from episode 113 was from DGISGD, Degizgid. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but the question was, where can you find out information about the layout of Motu boxes? So I think you're referring to the Loyal Subjects boxes. Basically, I got information from someone on the Facebook Syndicate page. So there's further incentive to join the Syndicate page on Facebook if you're not already a member. What you can do if you're interested in joining that page is find me on Facebook, friend me, and then I will send you a invite to join the page. Basically, someone on that page, and I feel bad, I forgot who it was, but someone bought an entire box of the Masters of the Universe, and they opened the whole thing, and then they posted on the Syndicate Facebook page, here's where things were located in that box. But basically, that's how I got the information, is someone opened up an entire box and then shared the information. So I don't know if it's readily available on Google, but I went with the information that they gave me, and it worked, so... that's it. Those are the questions that I had. So again, I'm going to do my best to answer all questions that you guys post in the comment section of my video. So in this video, in the comment section, if you have a question, and you know, it can be any kind of question. This person asked about concert tickets and if I have been to any concerts. Ask any questions, and I will do my best to answer them. But as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and open this box from Ricky Dones. I'm excited to see what's inside. I have a feeling I know one of the items that's in there, and I'm very, very excited about it. But let me go ahead and open this thing, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so I got the box here from Ricky. So dope, Ricky Dones. He sent me a box, and it does say Fragile. It must be from Italy. I have a gigantic knife here to open this because I'm staying in a hotel that has a little kitchen, and they have cutlery. So I'm using this... basically a murder weapon to open this box. So let me go ahead and open this up and I'll show you what's inside. Alright, so I got the stuff out of the box here, and for those that don't know, Ricky Dones is a YouTuber, so please go check out his channel. I'm going to include the link in the description below. Check out his channel. He is a very, very dedicated hunter. And I am just very, very thankful that he kept me in mind when he found one of these things. He sent me a message about it, and it absolutely blew me away because I had been talking about it on my videos about how it was like my grail. It was my number one thing that I was looking for, and he went out and found it and immediately had me in mind and sent me one. So let me go ahead and open this stuff. I grew up in Washington, D.C. I lived there for the first 21 years of my life. I grew up eating a certain potato chip called Utz potato chips, and they're made in Pennsylvania. I think Hanover, Pennsylvania. You can't find them anywhere but the East Coast. At least I can't find them anywhere. I was going through a severe withdrawal when I lived down in Florida. They didn't have them in Florida. I lived in Florida for 6 years. I lived in Texas for 7 years. They didn't have them down there. I found them occasionally in Ohio, believe it or not, up in northern Ohio, but not down in Cincinnati. So when Ricky found out that I lived in the DC area and I was a huge, huge fan of Utz chips, he actually went out and bought me some Utz chips. Oh. This is my favorite flavor. They make a lot of different flavors of Utz chips, but the original Utz chip is like happiness, pure joy, pure happiness for me. They taste so damn good to me. If you're ever on the East Coast, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, buy some of these original Utz chips and tell me what you think. I think they're just freaking heavenly. But thank you so much, Ricky, for sending these to me. I am going to enjoy every freaking morsel of these. Freaking awesome. So, Ricky asked me if I liked any other flavors of the Utz chips. I told him the original was my favorite one, but I also told him that the Old Bay crab chip is delicious. And you're probably thinking, what the hell is that? And if you're from Maryland and you know the taste of that Old Bay seasoning, that crab seasoning, that on these chips is freaking awesome. So good. But yes, with Chesapeake Bay crab seasoning. Very, very delicious. Thank you so much, Ricky. I'm going to enjoy these tremendously as well. But freaking awesome. I just love seeing Utz chips. Just love it. But yes, got some crab chips as well. Alright, so I'm not sure what this one is. This one is number 1. Oh, sweet! My favorite Nintendo game growing up, probably my favorite Nintendo game ever, was Metroid. Ricky found me another Metroid to add to my collection. So I have 3 of the little Metroids now. I have 1 of the big one. I still need that metallic Samus. I have found the non-metallic Samus and I found the silver and black Samus, but I really want the metallic Samus in the original colors. But this is freaking gorgeous. I love these Metroids. I've been thinking about getting more into the world of Nintendo figures. Really, the only ones that I have right now are the Metroid ones, but I've always been a fan of Mario and Zelda, so I might start picking those up as well. But very, very cool. Thank you very, very much, Ricky, for sending that to me. And then the grand prize. It says, main holy frickin' ass event. And I know what this is. I am fortunate enough to have received 2 of these now. This is the second one that I've gotten. But Ricky was hunting because he knew this was a grail of mine, and he found me. Look at you. A John Wick Chase Pop. Frickin' awesome. Truly, truly holy ass worthy. I'm a huge fan of John Wick. I love the movies. I loved Part 2. Huge fan of the character. I've been thinking about, they haven't made like a 1/6 version, like a Hot Toy scale version. I've been thinking about building my own, like buying the suit, buying a head sculpt and putting it on a body and building my own. That's how much I love the character. And I'm really, really conflicted because I really, really want to display this version, the Chase version, out of box. And I know everyone that's a pop collector that collects Chase Pops is probably like, are you out of your frickin' mind? I just love this pop so much, and I'm honestly thinking about it. But I'm conflicted because it is a Chase. I love this pop so much. Probably one of my favorite pops in my entire collection. But Ricky, you are the frickin' man. Thank you so, so much for looking out for me. Thank you for picking this up for me. I'm so freaking excited to have this. But I can't wait for John Wick 2 to be out on Blu-ray too. But look at that pop. Freaking gorgeous. So once again, Ricky, you're the man. Check out his YouTube page if you haven't already. Again, link is in the description. But that's it for this video. Just a inconsequential hunt today. I didn't really buy anything. I found stuff. I just didn't have the funds to purchase what I was looking for. Really, really interested in eventually getting that NECA 2-pack with Hudson and Hicks. The new Predators looked great, but I've set that money aside to buy those X-Men Legends, and I'm really, really trying to hunt those first. Once I've bought those X-Men Legends, I'm definitely going to show some love to NECA, because NECA continuously knocks it out of the park. I'm getting a little tired. I think I might go to bed soon, but thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Ricky, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so, so much for sending this. Thank you for the Utz chips. I'm going to have a freaking awesome time this weekend chowing down on those. But as always, have fun collecting, and thanks for joining me. Don't forget to send more questions in the comments. And go see Kong Skull Island. I think you might enjoy it. It's a pretty good action flick. But thanks again, guys, and have a good night.
There's a place I like to hide.